The biggest night in Australian boxing history, it could well be. The eyes of the sporting world are focused on Hobart, Tasmania, where two legitimate world titles headline a super show. Billy Dibb, a confident but calculated New South Welshman, is hopeful of moving one step closer to realising his dream of dominating the featherweight division. As an amateur, he was a teammate of a Tasmanian that would years later stereotype, quietly spoken, almost introverted, but with a competitive spirit and a ton of talent. He is in the best three middleweights in the world, but that's not enough. His goal, his focus is on being number one. Tonight, Billy Dibb and Daniel Geale are under the spotlight on Main Event Boxing. Breaking, it is history making. Daniel Geale and Billy Dibb fly the national flag proudly as the headline acts on tonight's Main Event Boxing pay-per-view. But in front of both young men, stern mandatory tests in what are tonight. We start at lightweight over 6 rounds. Old Bull, Young Bull. Frank Champa and Stevie Lovett, the latter undefeated in 4. In fact, he's 4, 4 and 4. And looking to keep that record alive. We drop inside a former IBF world champion in Barry Michael and IBO world champion Ted Kofi. Gentlemen, welcome. Barry, Aussie boxing, it's not dying. Take a look at this.
Unbelievable, Andy. I'm excited. This has got to be, if not the best, one of the very best cards ever put on in Australian boxing. Two IBF world title fights, 2 Aussies defending their titles against the #1 mandatory contenders, and an international world-ranked heavyweight contest, Carly Mean and Travis Walker, and a great undercard as well. Doesn't get much better than this.
Teddy, Daniel Geale, heavyweight division. Frankie Champa and Steve Lovett. There is 8 years separating the pair, a 1 centimetre height and 3 centimetre reach advantage to the undefeated Steve Lovett. For the first time tonight, let's go centre ring here in Hobart to Glenn Wheeler.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Are you ready for a cracker fight night? Welcome to the Derwent Entertainment Centre here in Hobart, Tasmania, where we've assembled possibly the biggest fight card ever in the history of boxing in Australia. A big welcome to everyone here at the Derwent Entertainment Centre and, of course, our Foxtel viewers watching on Main Event and Austar and Fox Sports venues right around Australia and indeed right around the world. As I say, a big night tonight. Not 1 but 2 world titles on the line and 5 sensational bouts coming up. Ladies and gentlemen, Billy the Kid Dibb putting his IBF featherweight world title on the line against Mexico's Eduardo Escobedo. Come on, get into it. And in our main event tonight, Daniel, the real deal Geale. There's some atmosphere here tonight, let me assure you, defending his IBF middleweight world title against mandatory challenger Osamanu the Machine Gun Adama. It promises to be an epic night of boxing. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get into it. We've got plenty to do tonight. In the red corner, I'd like you to please welcome Frank Champa. And in the blue corner, please put your hands together for Steve Lovett.
You know that Johnny Run. Just let me know if you're gonna go to that whole mile. It rains. They got a lot of nice girls. I'm racing.
It's a 6-round light heavyweight fight, ladies and gentlemen. The man in our red corner tonight, hailing from Somerset here in Tasmania, weighing in at 79.35 kgs, with a record of 28 fights for 10 wins, including 7 knockouts. Please welcome, in the white trunks, fabulous Frank Barossa Ciampa! And in the blue corner, a fighter who's had 4 fights for 4 wins. He's from Canberra in the ACT. He's in the maroon shorts tonight, weighing in at 79 kilos. Put your hands together for Steve Lovett. Our judges for our first bout tonight, Charlie Lucas, Brian McMahon and Max Murphy. And our referee, Gary Dean. Boxers to the centre, please, for final instructions.
Right, fellas, now listen, I want a fair fight. I want you to listen to my instructions at all times, right? If I say break, I want you to break nice and clean and step back. Keep your punches up, all right? Touch gloves.
Gary Dean is the referee. Our 3 ringside judges, Charlie Lucas, Brian McMahon and Max Murphy.
When you're ready, mate.
We are scheduled for 18 minutes over 6 3-minute rounds in the light heavyweight division. 79.38 kilos, 175 pound or 12 stone 7 if you like. It is Frank Ciampa in the white trunks, Stevie Lovett in the maroon.
And expect some fireworks, Andy, because as we know, Steve Lovett, 4 fights, 4 wins, 4 by KO. He's a very heavy puncher.
And in 4 fights has only gone the 5 rounds. So expect fireworks and potentially expect them early.
Yep. That's for sure.
Frankie Ciampa with some good local support, about 300 kilometres from here in Somerset, Tasmania. Just up north of where we are in Hobart.
Lovett, a very good amateur background, ex-Australian light heavyweight amateur champion, over 50 fights.
Teddy, a little lighter than you, and where you campaigned for the majority of your career at cruiserweight, but geez, a well put together light heavyweight physically, isn't he, Steve Lovett?
Absolutely. I mean, it speaks volumes that he's got a KO in every single contest. He hasn't fought many rounds, and the way he's looking, he won't have to fight many more either. He's looking very strong, very focused, looking for that right opportunity.
I think the right opportunity is maybe what he's looking for. He's looking for that opening to crash that right hand over the top,
right,
I think, Ted. But he's dangerous with both hands. He's a big puncher with both hands. But Frank Ciampa, you know, he's a good banger himself, but, you know, probably at the end of his career, I would say.
Gary Brown was the last, well, victim of Stevie Lovett. It was here on the Gil Umasali Albert undercard in a devastating second round knockout, and it was as big as you will see.
It certainly was. And look, he's looking for this opening, Lovett. He's looking for an opening for his right hand.
Little dangerous is where the left is of Frank Ciampa at the moment. It's certainly not the traditional stance, is it?
Certainly not. I mean, Frank Ciampa is, look, he's been in the ring 28 times. Even though he's had a number of defeats, he's been in there. He's had that stage fright. He's done everything he's needed to do, so he's got a lot of experience.
Have a look at the guys he's fought, Ted. He's fought...
Oh, Ciampa walked into one and it's rocked him. It's buckled him.
Yeah.
The legs wobbled on Frankie Ciampa with just about 45 seconds of the opening round remaining.
Ciampa's been in with virtually all the Australian stars, Jason Delisle, Danny Green.
Certainly has.
And he can punch, but he's in against a very exciting prospect in Steve Lovett. And Lovett looking for that opening.
Well, it's Ciampa's experience that's carrying him now. I mean, he knows how to go. He knows how to take, you know, to buy these rounds out.
Yeah, he look, to his credit, he's 34. He looks in pretty good nick, really.
Keep away from me, Frank.
But as you said earlier, Andy, Lovett, a very big, well-proportioned light heavyweight.
Get out of the corner.
Bell about to sound, and it does. We go back to our corners at the end of round number 1. And we're going to head into the blue corner, and the principal here is Graham Shaw, also the trainer at Daniel Gill.
Yeah, first round was 6 rounds tonight. First round filler now. You can see you've got his S in a line. That's right.
Have to step in, double jab and the right hand straight after. As soon as you finish, keep nice and tight. That's good, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah, nothing wrong with that. Boxers Boxing's a chess game. Weak science, isn't it?
Got him second guessing. No matter, he don't know what's happening. So.
Okay, Ted, run us through some of the highlights from the opening round.
Well, it looks to me like Steve Lovett is looking to get that big punch, get the big right hand, and Ciampa's doing well by surviving. I mean, he's got a lot of experience, and that's going to go to his favour. Win, lose or draw, has been in the ring.
Seconds up, round 2.
Nice, strong right hand from Stevie Lovett that we highlighted in the opening round. Is he going to find home run with that?
Yeah, let's
scheduled
see.
for 6.
He'll probably loosen up a bit this round, I think, Lovett. He was a little bit tense in the opening round, I think.
He was an inch off there too. He found the chin of Frank Ciampa, first right hand of round number 2. Just didn't have the volume up on it. Ciampa last out in December of last year with a 6-round loss to the very tough Tyrone Jones up on the Gold Coast. One of many young rising stars domestically in the industry in southeast Queensland.
Yeah,
Looking for that counter punch there.
He's looking to land the right, but he's just a little bit tense at the moment, I think, Ted.
Absolutely.
Not loose.
Use your range, mate. Use your range. 6 rounds, mate. There's no hurry. Let's see if he can go the distance.
Keep on moving around. To his left is Frank Ciampa, and whilst it's keeping out of the range at this point in time of Steve Lovett, you're also walking into that potential right hand, just shortening the distance.
It's going to happen, I'm telling you. He's setting him up for that right hand. And at the moment, it's like he's ready to pull the trigger, but he can't quite get it at the moment, but I'm pretty sure it'll happen.
He's a tough unit. He's been the distance with Jamie Pittman, Corky Lovett, Josh Clenshaw, Benny Crampton. He's also been in the ring with Leroy Brown, Tyrone Tongia, Jason Delisle, and also a fella that goes all right by the name of Danny Green. I'm speaking about Frankie Ciampa.
He's fought everybody.
Plenty of experience there, Andy, as you mentioned. I mean, he's been in with everyone. He's pretty much seen it all before, whether he does win, lose or draw.
Yep. He's done a pretty good job so far, but, oh, there's a big right hand.
That distance is coming into place now.
Yeah. Just starting to loosen up a little bit now, I think, Lovett.
2 minutes down, 1 minute remain in our opening round. Great crowd here in attendance.
Get him up. Get him up.
The Derwent Entertainment Centre, just on the outskirts or in the suburbs of beautiful Hobart. A little chilly on the outside of the building, beautiful and warming up as it will in the countdown to our dual main events.
Oh, big right hand that landed on the shoulder. That was a bomb.